Roger Goodell and the NFL should fire Jay-Z for being in charge of putting together the NFL Super Bowl halftime performances, because this past Sunday's performance by Kendrick Lamar and SZA, this is by far the worst Super Bowl halftime performance of all time. There's videos all over Twitter, which is now known as X, of people in the arena while Kendrick Lamar was performing, and the crowd is dead. Everybody is looking around confused, like what's going on. Nobody knows any of the songs that he was performing. Nobody was entertained by the little two-step cha-cha slide that Madea does. You guys ever seen Tyler Perry's Medea's family reunion where they're doing the cha-cha slide and Medea's stepping side to side? You feel me? That's what Kendrick Lamar was doing. That was the choreography dance that Kendrick Lamar was doing for his whole performance. Just doing a little two-step. You know, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the right. Now kick, go walk it by yourself. That was the dance that Kendrick Lamar was doing, man. Like, this was a complete joke, man. And what people got to understand is, bro, is people of all races and all ethnicities watch the Super Bowl, right? And everybody doesn't like rap music. Everybody doesn't like gangster music. And the problem with this performance is it's not just the fact that Kendrick Lamar is a rapper, right? It's the fact that a majority of the songs that he performed were songs on his most recent album, GNX. And GNX is a song that's dedicated to California, Compton, and gangbanging. It's dedicated to Bloods, Crips, Pyrus, Hoovers, right? It's a West Coast California gangbanging album, right? And I just don't understand. I don't understand why Kendrick Lamar would decide to make an album like that at 37 years old, because he's pushing 40, right? When that's not what blew Kendrick Lamar up in the first place. Kendrick Lamar blew up by being a conscious rapper, right? By being a pro-black rapper, making albums like The Pimp a Butterfly, you know, making albums like Damn, where he's making songs like, you know, Humble, which he performed at the Super Bowl. But we don't know Kendrick Lamar for being a gang-banging, promoting rapper. But he's doing it now. You know, he performed TV Off, right? For those that don't know, when you say you're going to turn somebody's TV off, you're basically saying you're going to kill somebody. And that's a song that Kendrick was performing at the Super Bowl, talking about black people killing other black people. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. Then he performed Peekaboo, which is another gang-banging song promoting black on black violence. In this album, GNX, there's gangbangers that are local California rappers that nobody outside of California even knows, that Kendrick Lamar decided to put on his album. He didn't put Ab Soul on his album. He didn't put Schoolboy Q on his album. He didn't put J-Rock on his album. He put a bunch of gangbangers that nobody knows outside of California. And these are the songs, these are the majority of the songs that he decided to perform at the Super Bowl, right? So the best part of this performance was SZA, right? SZA has an incredible voice. SZA may have a fake ass. She may have a fake face because she got her face reconstructed, because before the surgery she was hideous. You can go look it up. Go look at SZA's original Breakfast Club interview. This bitch was ugly. This bitch looked like goddamn Mufasa in the face. You know what I'm saying? Just an ugly bitch, right? But now she looks good, right? Shout out to her surgeon. SZA's surgeon is the greatest surgeon of all time, bro. Like, he deserves an Oscar, a Grammy. SZA, whoever reconstructed your face and did your ass, you should be paying them $100,000 every month for the rest of their life, because they got you looking like, you know, they got you looking good. I ain't gonna lie, right? But other than that, she was the best part of the performance, bruh. She has a beautiful voice. Like I said, she sings very well. Outside of that, Samuel Jackson was a part of the performance, which I thought was very weird. A lot of people are saying that he was dressed up as Uncle. I didn't understand it. Like, he had on a outfit with the American flag and all that. Many people are saying that he was playing Uncle Sam, right? And a lot of people on Black Twitter and a lot of, you know, Hebrew Israelite niggas were saying that the reason why people didn't like Kendrick Lamar's performance is because it was too black. They're saying that there was a lot of hidden messages in this performance. They're saying that he was taking shots at Donald Trump, who was actually in the crowd at the Super Bowl, and he actually left early. But guys, what y'all gotta understand is nobody gives a fuck about any of that shit, man. At the end of the day, at halftime, the Kansas City Chiefs were down 3 touchdowns. The game, it was a blowout, right? The game looked like it was over. And this performance was supposed to entertain people and get us hyped up for the third. That's, if you really think about it, that's all the Super Bowl halftime show is for. It's to entertain, get people hyped up to watch the final 2 quarters of the last game of the NFL. That's all it's for. And the fact of the matter is this performance was so boring that it made you want to go to sleep. It made you want to change the channel. It made you want to not finish the rest of the game. And it just was not good. It wasn't entertaining. You understand what I'm saying? And everybody doesn't listen to hip hop. Everybody doesn't listen to California gang banging music, right? And Jay-Z, who's a billionaire, who everybody claims is this genius, Jay-Z should know this. You know, why couldn't we get Taylor Swift performing at the Super Bowl with Kendrick Lamar? Why couldn't we get Justin Timberlake performing at the Super Bowl with Kendrick Lamar? Why was it just Kendrick Lamar and SZA? Why? These are 2 artists that don't make music that's gonna entertain a crowd. SZA, she's never been a good performer. Kendrick Lamar, he doesn't make songs that, if you're not a hardcore Kendrick Lamar fan, bruh, he doesn't make songs that's gonna entertain a crowd, bruh. You understand what I'm saying? Jay-Z should have got somebody like Travis Scott, or like I said, he could have got somebody like Bad Bunny, who was also a big artist in America, especially obviously in the Hispanic community. But what I'm trying to say is, bro, is when you put together these halftime shows, bro, you can't just think about niggas, man. You got to think about America as a whole. America is supposed to be a melting pot, a land of the free, right? And you can't just cater to one group. That's not fair. If you ask me, that's kind of racist, bro. You know, black people always complaining about racism and colorism. Well, how about the fact that, you know, for the past 3 Super Bowls, it ain't nothing but niggas performing. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't got a problem with that. But if you're going to have niggas perform like last year. Last year, Usher. I think Usher did a good job. But this Kendrick Lamar and SZA thing, man, this was just a horrible decision, man. The only song that the crowd knew that got the crowd singing along was Not Like Us. Kendrick Lamar's biggest song of his career, dissing Drake, calling him a pedophile. That was the only part of the performance that anybody cared about. Other than that, it put everybody to sleep, man. So that's my thoughts on this. Once again, I'll conclude with this. Jay-Z needs to be fired for picking Kendrick and SZA for the halftime show. And Kendrick Lamar didn't even perform his best songs. He didn't even perform his best songs, bruh. You know, he didn't even bring anybody out. He didn't even bring any special guests out, bruh. You understand what I'm saying? He anyway, man. That's the video, man. I'm out, man. Fuck Kendrick Lamar and fuck that camel face nigga Jay-Z.